This year marks the halfway point to the Sustainable Development Goals. 2030 is just 7 years away. How far have we come in creating more sustainable cities and communities?
The overall achievement of SDG is only 15% on track. The rest are all behind. And as far as for the SDG 11, we just had our high-level political forum last July when we presented the report on the implementation of SDG 11 on cities, communities, inclusive and sustainable cities. Is only 2 out of the 11 indicators are on track.
That sounds very dire. How concerned are you about catching up? And what are some of the challenges? What will it take to turn those numbers around?
As a former mayor in Penang and as an urban planner, I'm very optimistic. There is still beacon of hope. Cities still play a very important role. And many cities at the cities level, they already achieve more than sometimes at the country level. So here, the challenges is that leadership, political will. Second is the governance in the city. I mean, we have the law, we have the regulation, we have the guidelines, we have the tools. Third is the capacity. Capacity here, I used to say that is either it is in terms of human resource, the officers, and at the same time also on finance. So there is hope. There is 2,661 days for us to make things right.
We know that urban areas are major contributors to carbon emissions, but many cities around the world have not made enough or the right policy changes. So what is the most important thing cities can do right now?
In order to tackle the climate problem or climate challenges, I would like to say that we have to have a behavioral change, new lifestyle. Like start with myself, start with yourself as an individual. We have to change our lifestyle. We have only one planet. We have 2 mothers, our own mother and also the mother planet. And we need to change our lifestyle in the bigger aspect, from the production, from the consumption, and also from when you want to discharge whatever it is. That's why I think we came up with a circular economy, what you call it, circular economy.
And how do rural areas factor into all of this? Because, you know, we talk about the urban centers, but many times it's the rural areas and outside the big cities that suffer the most.
Yes, if you look at our strategic plan of UN Habitat, the first pillar is reduce poverty. Reduce poverty, and we also link between urban and rural continuum. Even though we are dealing with cities, we are also dealing with human settlement. We are dealing with the metropolitan, we deal with intermediate cities, and also with the rural area. That's why that we believe that urbanization is not skyscrapers. If we can urbanize urban rural area, not into the skyscrapers, urbanize in terms of providing the services that you can get in the city area, may it education, health, job in the rural area. If we can provide the services that you can get from the big city or from the city area to the rural area, I think that is the best.
I want to get your thoughts on China's smart cities, putting an emphasis on building smart cities. What can other countries learn from China when it comes to that?
Yeah, I visited China many times. And of course, as you said, that China now moving forward in terms of the smart city. And we in UN Habitat, we had the flagship program called People-Centered Smart City, and very well jive with what Chinese government is doing. And I'm going to China by, I think, towards the end of October to be there for the Sustainable Cities Award in Shanghai. And I already asked my counterpart there to bring me to the few program or project in China, which shows the smart city, which I would like to see, and then maybe we can replicate in other countries. Because I need to formulate the global guidelines for people-centered smart city. That it will also give me some idea, because they are well advanced compared to other countries.
Ms. Maimuna Mulatri, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.